Don't want to have kids, so I'm great at pulling out, right? You gotta be good at it, right? It's a risk. It's a risk, you know? You got to, man. That's what we do. I told you I was a risk taker, you know? And we've all been in that situation, especially with one-night stands. You don't have a condom, right? Men, what do we say? You don't look like you have herpes, and we go for it, right? That's what men do. Ladies, though, ladies have more of a risk. They actually have to look at the man and figure out if they want him in his life, because that's the thing. Women, they look at men. If I was a woman, I would look at a man, and I would be like, you don't look like you have herpes, and you look like you could pull out, right? Because a man will tell you he'll pull out. Every man will say, but look at this. Look how quick I am. Look at this. Look at how quick I am. Look at how I'll jump so far. That's it. And then I'll finish on my own toes, right? Please let me do it. Please. We beg you. We beg women to let us hit it raw, right? Yeah, knowing the risk. And here's the thing. Every man in here, yeah, you finished too soon. Every man, it happens. Look, you get excited, especially one-night stands. You're like, oh, God, no. And what do we do? What do men do? We blame the woman. When we finish too soon, we look at you in the face, still inside of you, and we say this, your pussy's too good. That's what we say. We put all the blame on you. How dare us? If I was a woman, I'd say, get out of me right now. Don't even have one more pump. Yes, I know it's splendid. But that's not the reason you couldn't pull out. You couldn't pull out because of your weak-ass calves. That's why you couldn't pull out. Yeah, because if I was a woman, I wouldn't want to get pregnant by a weak calf man and have a weak calf baby. A baby that can't walk until it's 6. Just, Mom, carry me. Dad never played soccer. I don't want that. You ever seen a baby in a stroller at 7? That's a one-night stand baby. I'm in a different place in my life, right? I know I'm getting older. My heroes have changed. I noticed that. You know, like when I was younger, I used to look up to like athletes, celebrities, things like that. Now you know who I look up to? I got one hero. You don't know him, but he's affected your life in the best possible way. Cameron Johnson, all right? Yes, Cameron Johnson is the guy at Netflix that came up with Skip Intro. I love this guy, all right? I love Skip Intro. I can hit that button faster, right? I don't care who made the show. Let's get back to the show. I love Skip Intro. I wish I could do that to people in real life. Because let's be honest, you've already heard every conversation. You know where it's going to go in the first 2 sentences, especially with strangers. Like if somebody's like, hi, hope all is well, Skip Intro. How much money you want, right? Do you know why I pulled you over? Skip Intro. I'm trying to beat my GPS. Give me the ticket, right? I don't like small talk. I don't like small talk, all right? I don't like long talk either. I don't like long talk. Yeah, here's the problem with people that talk too long. You have no idea that you're talking too long. There's some of you in here right now. You talk way too long. You don't know that you talk too long. Your parents loved you. They let you finish a story. You know what I'm saying? Right? You don't know. This is how you'll figure out if you talk too long. If you're telling a story and the person listening starts squinting in the middle of it, time to wrap it up, all right? They're looking for the end of your story, okay? Single? That's where I'm at. I'm single. Oh, thank you. One person, a ghost. All right, perfect. Nobody's sitting in that section that said, woo. Scary. I'm single. I got on the apps. I don't get any swipes on the apps. None whatsoever. 5-5. That's immediate left, right? Yeah, man, which is a mistake. Look, here's the things, all right? The apps, you can't go by the apps because it's all based on looks. That's a mistake, all right? Smart women know. How many women here are with a man right now?
No.
You guys were so excited.
No.
So you get it. You understand. Smart women understand. You can't go by a man's looks to figure out how good of a man he's gonna be, right? Yeah. Like if you see a guy that's a 10, chiseled abs, 6'3", works out every day. He's terrible in bed. Terrible in bed. He doesn't need to be good. He's a fantasy. He's like, what, you're not even ready? I don't know what to do. That's why smart women know you got to find yourself a 6. Look at these 6s. Look at these 6s. Look at these 6s. Right, because they're excited. When you give a 6 a chance, me? It's like the last puppy of the pound. You want me? I'll do whatever you want. I'll suck a toe. Yeah, give a 6 a chance, because nobody works harder than 4th place trying to get to 3rd. There you go. You didn't like that, huh? It's all right, bro. It's all right, man. We got to accept what we look like, all right? I got makeup on right now. I'm a 6. now at this moment. There are certain stereotypes that women say about men that are true, right? Like you hear women say broke dudes are good in bed. You hear that? Yeah, they gotta be. They need a place to sleep. They gotta be. Yeah. But that's a risk, right, ladies? Any women here hooked up with broke dudes? Don't raise your hand. Just blink a lot. That's a risk. That's a risk, bringing a broke dude into your house. That's like bringing a feral cat into your house. Yeah, they're gonna eat all your food, take your adoration, and you're gonna wake up itchy in the morning, you know? Oh, really? Are we worried about the broke dudes? All right. All right, here's the reason I do all those jokes, all right? The only reason I make fun of men is because I'm about to make fun of women. Sorry, equal opportunity, sorry. But I will say this, all right? Women, you also can't tell how they are in bed by the way they look. You can't. You gotta actually get to know her. You gotta really go to her house and figure her out. Like if you go to a girl's house and there's pictures on her wall of her entire family, extended family, in matching Christmas sweaters and they're all smiling, she's terrible in bed. Terrible in bed. Yeah, she doesn't need to be good. She's loved. She believes in herself. She has true self-esteem, all right? All right, you're bringing nothing new to the table. You get what I'm saying? You're getting missionary at best, and you better enjoy it, all right? Your dick is not enhancing her life. You want some wild sex, you gotta find yourself an illiterate with bad parents. That's what you need to find. Yeah, a girl that says sandwich. That's what you need to find. Yeah, all tatted up. If you find a girl all tatted up looking like a Chipotle bag, boom, that's the one. Hot Cheetos eaters, those are the ones you need to find. Are there any Hot Cheetos eaters in here? Some of you? Yeah, especially ones with long fingernails. Those are the ones, right? Hot Cheetos girls always got long fingernails, so you could scoop that last piece of Hot Cheeto dust from the corner of the bag. Ah, flaming hot. You guys are on a lot. You guys are on a lot. Like, you know these people. Hot Cheetos girls are wild, man, right? You know who's more wild than Hot Cheetos girls? Takis girls. Takis girls are evil. Yeah, right, yeah. A Hot Cheetos girl, you date one, the worst she'll do is that she'll go through your phone without you looking. That's the worst she'll do. Right? A Takis girl, she'll go through your childhood trauma and bring it up in arguments. Yeah, you think you're just having a basic argument. She's like, that's why your dad never went to your football games. Oh, I wasn't even in football. Why does that hurt? So here's the thing. I've dated a lot of wild women. Wild women. I never say crazy. I will never call women crazy, because everybody in here is crazy. Everybody in here. You just got to find the crazy that matches you, right? But I've dated wild women. I dated women that went to fortune tellers, palm readers. They love tarot cards. They use dowsing rods to speak to spirits, pendulums to talk to the dead, Ouija boards to speak to great-great-grandma. They burn sage in the house to get rid of all the demons they brought into the house, out of the house. Every full moon, they put out their little moon water to absorb the moon energy, and they wrote their intentions of what they want for the next 6 months, and they burned names of people they didn't want in their life. I expel you, Samantha! Dated those women, right? I did, like, one time I came home, one of my exes, she was upset with me. She's like, I spoke to the crystals about you. Yeah, but she wasn't about rocks. She had 4 friends named Crystal. Back when I was younger, I didn't have a good vetting system. Now I'm very specific because I like my comfort. Like I went on a date with a girl. We're having a blast. Conversation was great. Went back to her place. We started making out. She turned on music. I like that, right? She put on YouTube. That's good with me. She didn't skip ads. I left. I can't live with somebody that doesn't skip ads. Whoa, because why the fuck you paying for YouTube? Bro, this is not a Q&A. I'm not a fucking senator up here. Goddamn, man, what the fuck? I'm not your representative.